We've been doing this a long time. We've had a number of all-agency meetings of one kind or another. This was by far and away not only the best attended, but I thought the most interactive and the best one we've ever had.
One of the things that I think is greatest about having all of the agencies come in today is, one, being able to put a face with the names that we see either on an email or a name on a caller ID, a voice on the phone. And for all of us to know that we're working together on a common goal, a common purpose. So many of us are in our own silos of our own pantries, our own community feeding sites, after-school programs, and we forget that there's hundreds of us all out there doing the same thing every single day, facing many of the same challenges. And so by having the conversation and the discussion, we get to see that there are ways to overcome some of these problems and some of the opportunities that are out there.
I just keep praying, that something will open up, that we'll get back to where we were, because it's been a gradual change, and I saw it coming, but I didn't really think that it would be like this. But like right now, to me, we're like almost at rock bottom.
We have a lot of concerns about what's going on in the community now. When I'm looking at the numbers for this year, we're looking at a 30% increase in the number of clients served in the first 4 months of this year. Between 2010 and 2011, it was only a 6% increase for the entire year. That's a drastic increase, and it's just of grave concern to us how we can continue to meet that need when more and more people are coming to us with need for food.
3-4 years ago, we may have serviced maybe about 1,000 a month. Now we're anywhere between 18 to 2,000 people a month being serviced, and households increased a good 400.
We are scheduled this summer under the auspices of the Assistance House to do 12 produce drops in the county. Last year we did one with that group, and it's grown to that. So we're hoping to see a big change in the Southern Ohio diet, and that's been a big thing for us. I mean, healthy choices, healthy foods, and the availability of fresh produce to those people who really don't have that is something that's real big.
They're really nice because what we do at the pantry, we're giving out basically canned goods and dry goods. So unfortunately, the people that come there never get fruits and vegetables and things like that, and they really can't use any of their budget for those things either. So they think they're just absolutely wonderful. We gave out 17,000 pounds just in a couple hours on Saturday morning.
One of the things that we're seeing a lot are grandparents who suddenly find themselves taking care of their grandchildren when they didn't expect it. And we had one lady who came in the door and said, I really need to increase my family size from 4 to 8. And we kind of said, well, we can't do that. Last minute we may not have enough food for everybody. And instead of arguing or protesting, she just went away and started sobbing quietly. And when our manager went over and asked her what had happened, she said, well, my daughter just dropped off her 4 kids at our house last night and said that because of the drugs, she was no longer able to take care of them. And I don't know how we're going to feed 4 more mouths. We can hardly feed the 4 that we have in the house now. And he said, well, don't worry, we'll take care of you today. And told a couple of the volunteers, and when she walked out the door, that lady's shopping cart of food was just overflowing because the story had circulated through the volunteers. And when she left, she was crying again, but with a big smile on her face, just because somebody cared and somebody made a difference in her life. And that speaks volumes to what we do, what all the other pantries do, what the soup kitchens do that are part of the Mid-Ohio Network. We make a difference in people's lives, and we sometimes get caught up in the thousands and the tens of thousands and the hundreds of thousands of people that we serve every year. And those are some huge numbers, but each number is an individual story. And that's the important thing, is to remember that these are individual lives that we're making a difference in.